Hello, and welcome to the special episode, a retrospective of last year, where we go through some of the movies that we watched.
Yep.
And we go, hey, that was a pretty good movie. Hey, that movie, looking back on it, terrible. Don't watch it.
We're going to change
sort of
our opinions. Not change our ratings, but just like
look
back on it and be
have a look back on the year as a whole and be like, hey, this movie was pretty good. This year was pretty good for movies.
Was 94 a good year for movies, though? Also, my name's Sandra, that's Zach.
It doesn't matter. They know who we are at this point. If they don't, go watch any of the other...
probably isn't the best episode to start listening.
Yeah, this is a... Why are you listening to a retrospective as your first step? What are you doing?
Listen to next week as your first episode. We're starting a whole new year.
Yeah, what? I was also thinking of doing 3 other things.
Ooh.
Yes. A top 3.
Ooh, some top 3s.
Yeah. 3 top 3s. The top 3 top 3s.
Okay, interesting.
Number 1 on the top 3. Best movies. Top 3 best movies.
Easy, alright.
You gotta do them. You gotta do them. Top 3 worst movies.
Oh boy.
Is my number 2 for my top 3s. And at number 3, or number 1, if you prefer, we do top 3 movies that we recommend going and watching, which can be of various quality. It's what's written down on the sheet here.
You told me to write this down, and then I wrote down exactly what you said.
Yep. Movies we recommend going and watching, which can be of various quality.
On top of that, I've also got the Goody Meter.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up this episode, which is the percentage or the rating of 94 out of a whole based on everything we rated. Everything we gave a goodie.
Oh, damn.
It's basically the out of
the percentage
5.
of the year. I'm going to have
It's going to shock you. Number 3 will shock you.
Whoa.
I've also got like the winners of award season, that sort of stuff on here as well. The top...
We can disagree with most of that.
Yeah, definitely. The top...
Mostly because we didn't see any
box
of the good movies that were
we saw all
award-winning.
of them, aside from 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Yeah, that's true. Man, we should have really watched that movie.
We should have done it for the New Year's special. Anyway, we watched bad movies instead.
Perfect.
So, where do you want to start? Because you have the idea of going through the year, having a look at all the films, seeing if we've changed our minds, which I think could be really fun.
We can skim over them, but obviously we got to start with some of our first movies.
Yes.
Cabin Boy.
Cabin Boy was our first one. We watched that together.
Yes.
And I think we both looked at each other about 5 minutes in and went, why are we doing this podcast?
Yeah, this is where the podcast nearly died. This was the first hurdle, and it nearly got us.
To be fair, though, I look back on this film with rose-tinted glasses.
Oh, I absolutely... No, I was watching it with rose-tinted glasses.
Because you gave it a goodie, I gave it an oldie.
Goodie, yeah.
I think I would not necessarily change mine to a goodie, but it's got its charms.
Yeah, and it's also a lot better than some of the other movies we
had no idea what was coming.
Yeah, I'm glad I gave this one a goodie, because now I would probably still give it a goodie. If I watched it back, I'd be like, I would recommend this movie to someone as just a bizarre movie.
Considering that I gave Double Dragon a goodie.
Yeah, you gave Double Dragon, which I both definitely
did. Which we'll get to later.
But I would agree is on the same level for me.
Yeah, I think they're both on the same level. I think Double Dragon's slightly more better because it's not as problematic as Cabin Boy was. But yeah, no, it's not bad. Then we had Iron Will.
Pretty good.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I gave it a goodie, you gave it an oldie.
Yeah, I gave it an oldie just because I don't know, I wasn't...
It's kind of slow.
Although, I definitely think it's much better than, like... any of the other bad movies.
Much better than episode 3, Intersection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that was oof.
That's still the worst movie
Absolutely. So, spoiler alert, that's on the top list of both of our top 10 bad movies. Because it was awful.
That film is just like a pile of horse shit.
And explicit tag immediately.
Yeah, that was
fucking
terrible.
garbage.
We watched Intersection and Blink. Within a 4-hour space of each other. Blink was episode 4.
Yeah.
Which also isn't a good film. But I mean, compared to Intersection.
Yeah,
it's genius.
Yeah, well, everything is when the previous thing you're comparing it to doesn't have any intelligence. If the thing we compare it to doesn't have any brain cells versus one brain cell, it doesn't matter.
What about the clock, though? You remember the clock from Intersection?
I immediately pointed that out, and then it became a plot point, and I was like, what is going on with this godforsaken movie? Oh my god.
It's kind of like one of those things, right? It's like Cabin Boy, not a good movie, but it would be fun if we ever did like a live screening of some of the worst films we ever did. Cabin Boy, 100% on there. I would watch that again. Intersection, no. Hell no. Never putting that through anyone. Like, don't watch it.
Yeah.
But Blink was alright.
Moving on to a very nice, nice.
This is the 5th film.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Very good. Very good.
We both gave it a goodie.
Yes.
Which,
I
look back on it.
Yeah,
and
there's obviously that transphobic scene, which isn't great.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes of the film.
Obviously, you gotta be a bit, it's an old movie, and there's some things that aren't appropriate nowadays. But it's a bit like how the Disney doesn't censor out their old racist
which is
stuff.
Good. Yeah. Well, not good because they made it in the first place.
Yeah.
But I like that
they own it up, and they're like, hey, these things were not cool, but we're not going to erase history.
Exactly.
If we erase that, we'll never learn.
How about our 6th film, My Girl 2? Because I watched the first one, and I gave it a goodie.
I do remember this film. I do remember, yes.
She's got the mood ring,
where she
and
tries
then the guy... the guy throws it into... He pretends to throw it into an oil pit? I don't know.
And she wants to bang her cousin.
Look, it's Dan Aykroyd and Jamie Lee Curtis. I really enjoyed it. I love the first one. The first one's great. The second one's not as good.
Sandro gives a big thumbs up to cousin kissing. If you want to kiss your cousin, Sandro fully supports this.
On
Deadly Ground.
On Deadly Ground. And the one after that. Action film, but it's environmentalist. I friggin' hate this movie. It's garbage.
Oh, even I rated this one an oldie, even though I liked this film.
You liked it?
I liked it. I still thought it was an oldie.
What?
I thought I gave this one a goodie.
I
gave it an oldie. That's fair. I probably wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
It's pretty bad.
So, I enjoyed it, though. It's a cheesy action film. I like the spiritual side.
Yeah.
When like... the modern day man goes and embraces these old like spiritual stuff to gain supernatural powers. Or,
he drinks the thing, right, and then has a vision.
He has a vision. Like, I like that sort of traditional cultures of other things. I don't know if this was the best movie for that sort of thing, but yeah. Moving on, 8 seconds.
It of course stars the late Luke Perry, who passed away a couple weeks after we released that episode.
Which is unfortunate.
I mean, he was an incredible actor, but that film, unfortunately, just wasn't interesting.
Cool. Greedy, on the other hand,
was
very
interesting.
good movie.
Pretty fun.
Very overlooked. I remember it
was hated.
Didn't do well at all.
It was really hated.
Honestly, like a very good movie and
Michael
very funny.
J. Fox as well.
Michael J. Fox is great in it. The old grandpa's great in it. It's great. Yep. It's a good movie.
It is good.
Check it out.
We both gave that a goodie. We also both gave The Hudsucker Proxy a goodie. Coen Brothers movie. About the hula hoops, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
I really enjoyed that.
A very good movie. Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
I don't want to spoil that movie because the twists and turns of that movie is very good. It's very good. It's very good.
The ending in particular is just so...
It's just so weird. What? It's just out of nowhere things just start happening. It's great.
That film was great. I would highly recommend watching that.
And then our most popular episode of all time.
Our most popular episode, number 11, Monkey Trouble.
God, what an awful movie.
It's terrible, but somehow...
I hate this movie.
Somehow it's doing super well on YouTube.
God, I hate this movie. This is probably my top 3. Well, I'm giving my top 3 bad ones now because they're the easiest ones.
Oh, yeah, they're very easy. Yeah.
This is probably my second.
This film was so bad, I lost my voice while recording the episode.
Yeah.
And it's our most downloaded episode. and I don't have my voice.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Very annoying on my half.
Yeah. Just have a voice, idiot. Yeah, garbage. Don't check it out. It is funny, though.
Don't even watch it for the lulz.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Then we had The Mighty Ducks.
The episode that...
number 2.
The hardest episode to do.
What do you mean?
We recorded it crashed.
Oh,
then it was
right.
Comedy Festival and we couldn't catch up.
Oh, God. What a disaster. But you gave it a goodie.
I liked it. It's
I gave it an oldie, which was weird. I remember why, though. It's because I saw the first one.
Exactly.
And you hadn't seen the first one. And if you had seen the first one, you would have been like, wow, this movie sucks. Because it's just the same as the first one.
Yes.
And that's the problem. The problem with the second one is it's the same as the first one.
Definitely.
But the first one's really good.
Yeah, exactly.
So for you, it was just like a pretty decent film.
Yeah.
Except the first one's better. So it's like
100%.
Pretty decent plus is the Mighty Ducks. So you gave it a goodie.
But you gave it an oldie.
I gave it an oldie. Because the first one, I would definitely give a goodie and it was a great movie. But the second one is just the same, but
it's
slightly worse.
I still think it's pretty fun. Then after that we had Jimmy Hollywood with Joe Pesci. He's in Hollywood. Not a very good movie.
No.
Pretty bad, actually,
pretty
thinking
funny,
about
though.
it.
I liked him as an actor.
Joe Pesci's great.
Acting as an actor.
The Irishman, like he's in The Irishman.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best performances of the year in that.
Yeah.
We had The House of the Spirits, which I really wanted to like.
Yeah.
But it was just kinda nothing.
Yeah. I didn't know what I was expecting from this movie.
I like period dramas. Like these sort of period dramas. And I like the supernatural element of it.
Yeah.
But then there was I also like the Antonio Banderas, he's a worker.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
I thought that was good as well.
I think it was an interesting film,
Yeah.
but it's still quite old and could be redone better today.
And it was very long as well.
It was so long.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
After that, we had
Serial Mom.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry, it's an explicit episode.
Yeah.
I bloody fucking love this fucking movie. Fucking.
You're like, oh, we've already broken the explicit tag. Might as go full out.
No, I love this movie.
This is a good movie.
Serial Mom was so dumb.
Yes, it was great.
This is the peak. The movies I'd recommend that probably aren't the best quality.
Yes,
this is on that list.
That's on that top 3. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because far out, it's so dumb.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's like they make the serial killer mum to be the hero of this story, and everyone treats her that way.
Yeah.
And she kind of is, though.
Yeah.
And it's really funny.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely a good one.
That film's good.
Then we have Brain Scam.
The only horror we did. Really? Aside from the
Elm Street things you
that was
did.
a
But that was
bonus, I
Yeah, that
guess.
was more like a bonus thing. So really the only horror movie we actually did. Although it's not a good horror movie.
Bad movie, don't watch it.
Video games, horror.
Video game hypnotizes you.
I like the theme, though.
The theme was good. I liked the, what was his name? The trickster. The
bad guy?
The bad guy.
Yeah, he was
like,
good.
hypnotizes
He was pretty good.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
With honors?
With honors, with Joe Pesci returning, Brendan Fraser as well. You gave it a goodie, I gave it an oldie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this film and would recommend it. And I liked both the main actors. I love me, my mummy boy.
I think I gave it an oldie because I thought I'd seen it before.
Yeah.
It's a very recycled plot.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think that as much. I liked the plot. And I thought it's a very touching sort of drama movie with a bit of comedy thrown in. I love the comedy. The comedy was
it was fun.
I would definitely recommend it.
After that, we watched Three Ninjas movies.
Ooh, okay.
The main one being Three Ninjas Kick Back. Vincent Deceasement Award number 2.
This, in my head, might replace... that might be the top movie.
Oh, really?
Or...
I don't think it's that
No, maybe
bad.
It's just the third one. It's just... Oh, man. It was... The first one's a good movie.
I liked the first one.
The first one, I
gave it a goodie.
We both gave the first one a goodie. But this one, it just takes all the worst aspects and doesn't get any of the reasons why the first one was good, and then just focus on the worst aspects and forget about the best aspects, and it's just awful. It's a really bad movie.
Thinking about it, though, I think I actually hate the third one more. Three Ninjas Strike... I forget what it's called, but the third one.
The cowboy one?
Yeah, the cowboy one where they go back to the West.
Yeah, no, I hate this one more.
And it's got racists.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they're the bad guys.
I think I hate that one more than I hate
I liked that one slightly more than this one.
Oh, that one did have the original cast.
Yeah, because it had the original cast and stuff.
Look, they're both not very good. The first one was really good, though. I liked the first one. Well, not really good, but it was enjoyable. Then we had The Crow, a good movie.
Good stuff.
It's kind of like The Hudsucker. It's not the best film of the year, but it's good.
I liked watching this, comparing it to, like, Batman, The Dark Knight Rises.
Very Heath Ledger-y.
Like you could see the inspiration throughout this entire movie for the entirety of Batman. Like they have so much similarities, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Definitely one to check out if you're a fan of the Batman, and you go, whoa, there's so many similar things.
Yeah, definitely. It's not going to be on my top 3 films of the year. But really enjoyable movie. Then, speaking of enjoyable movies, episode 20, Even Cowgirls Get the Blues.
Oh,
Uma Thurman's got a big thumb.
Yep. This is... Wow.
I remember I mentioned that we were doing this film to our guest in the episode after this, Rob, and he was like, good luck. Didn't know I would need it.
Yep.
Until, Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's bad.
Oh, it was bad.
It's bad.
Yep.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the Flintstones, which was after that.
Yes.
With Rob.
The Flintstones.
We gave it an oldie. Rob gave it a prehistoric-y.
Yep. Which is good. You guys pressured me into an oldie. I want to right now change that to a goodie. Right now, change it. Type that in.
This isn't the final list, but I will. I'll change
it to a goodie.
Well, I can't change the end of year stats.
Yeah,
but,
fine. That's fine. I'll have the stats as the same, but I want it written here that I will rate this a goodie.
Yep.
Because I was pressured into an oldie.
Okay.
And it made me mad because I really enjoyed this film and I thought it was pretty good.
I think it's bad, and it makes sense that the guy who directed Street Fighter wrote that.
But I also enjoyed Street Fighter.
But it's got Rick Moranis in it.
Yeah.
And therefore, I don't hate it because anything he does is gold.
Yeah.
Then we had Danny DeVito in Renaissance Man, which we were both expected to hate.
Yeah.
Turns out...
Well, I didn't expect to hate. I just expected it to be bad.
Or boring, I guess.
Boring. Boring's usually worse than hate.
Turns out, I really enjoyed Renaissance Man.
Yeah, Renaissance Man was very nice. It was good. It was a very heartwarming little story.
It's kind of like Greedy. Yeah, like heartwarming.
Very heartwarming.
Quite nice.
Nice comedy, bit of comedy thrown in there, obviously, because DeVito-y boy. Yep.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed that.
Then Speed.
I mean, classic.
Yeah.
Classic action.
Yeah.
We all gave it a goodie.
Yeah, because it's a very classic movie that's inspired a lot of action movies nowadays. It's just a good... It's a classic.
Really good. It's really good.
A classic.
I watched the sequel. Don't watch it. It's one of the worst... I didn't even finish it.
Oh, wow.
One of the worst films I saw. But Speed's really good.
King...
Dead Dad Award #1?
Yes, so this gave our special award. We needed an award for best movies
Cream of
the year. Yeah. Best movies. And The Lion King gets that with the award we named it the Dead Dad Award. Because every good movie should have a dad that dies. So there you go.
Should we do for our top 3 best movie lists, top 3 that aren't Dead Dad Awards?
Yeah, I could say that.
Because, I mean, the Dead Dad Awards are the best films of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Lion King was great. Returning to It was good.
Yep, it's a classic. Everyone knows Lion King.
Yeah, we did another animal-related film directly after that with Wolf.
With Ben, good friend of the show.
We all gave it a goodie. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Wolf was okay.
It was a good... I liked it. I genuinely thought it was a good movie. It was... I genuinely thought it was a goodie.
Yeah.
But it's more of a niche goodie. If you like werewolf films, you'll like this film.
Yeah, no,
if you don't, then you won't like this film.
I just really like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. It's just great.
After that, we had Jen Spears joining us for Little Big League.
Oof.
Bad movie.
Yeah.
Well, not terrible, but not good.
Yeah.
Also, weirdly, one of the hardest films to find from 94.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't remember. Oh. Yeah, it was really weirdly hard to find that one. No. But anyway.
Yeah, it's a sports film, but it's like super generic. It's the most generic thing ever.
I wouldn't recommend.
No, I definitely wouldn't recommend. There's another one
League of Our Own.
One of the years.
93 had League of Our Own, which you really wanted to do. Yeah,
which is one of the reasons I want to do that year. And at some point, we will do that year.
At some point, it will.
I demand it. Possibly next year.
How about we do a trilogy of years? And then year 4, the prequel to where it all started.
Yes.
If we don't hate each other by that point.
We already do, so we're never getting there. Then it's Forrest Gump.
With Jacob. Dead Dad Award number 2.
Yep. It's Forrest Gump. There's no direct dads dying, but there's casualties of war. And someone's got to be a dad in that, so...
I think it's my least favourite of the 4 Dead Dad. In fact, I might even put Fresh slightly higher.
You really didn't... You were hating on Forrest Gump very hard.
Like, I'm a big fan.
You were like, wow, this movie is garbage. I hate it. Whereas me and Jacob, we were like, but this is a good movie, Sandra. I love this movie. It was so enjoyable. But you were like, rah, rah, rah. I hate fun. Rah, rah, rah. I'm a Grinch. Rah, rah, rah. But I'm going to be peer pressured into giving it a Goodie. I remember
no.
It happened just like that.
I would give it a very high Goodie. You
wouldn't give it a Dead Dad?
No, because
Rah, rah, rah. I'm a Grinch. Rah, rah, rah.
Episode 28 was True Lies.
Yeah.
We both gave it a Goodie. It's Arnie. It's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
Great movie.
I remembered this movie not knowing that I had seen this movie. Yeah, it's the movie that you don't remember you liked.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
And it's pretty good.
I liked it. Lassie. I own this on DVD and I still haven't gotten rid of it, even though it's terrible.
Why would you curse anyone else with this film? I feel like it's a good thing that you...
This was the first episode where we got a message. I'm pretty sure I shared it with you. We got a message about this movie being like, hey, you guys are really mean.
Yeah, this movie freaking sucks.
It's terrible.
It's a piece of garbage trash that deserves only pain.
It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty terrible.
The Mask
with Myrna. Bad movie. Real bad.
What a good episode.
It was good. We need to get Myrna back.
You hated that movie.
I gave it an oldie.
You solidly disliked this movie.
I don't dislike Jim Carrey's performance.
Then why do you rate this an oldie?
Because
the whole movie is his performance.
Well, no, because you've also got the mob bosses. You've got Cameron Diaz. I just don't.
Not as great.
I don't care about any of that. I just want Jim Carrey.
I liked the mob.
No.
I thought they were funny.
No, it was so boring.
I love a good generic mob boss.
That's the worst thing.
Yes. So it's one of my favorite things. Gotta get that generic mob boss in here.
Yeah.
And the lady actor, she was alright.
Then after that,
she was like a female lead. A 90s female lead. She's
so
not given much to work with, but she made the best of it. Anyway, it was a great movie. I love it. Clear and Present Danger. Sucked. Moving on.
Harrison Ford was good. Film was boring.
Oh, yeah. Harrison Ford was good.
It did. I will say one positive about Clear and Present Danger.
Yep.
It made me watch the Jack Ryan TV show on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
That is very good. So.
I mean, I love Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And I still thought his performance was good and entertaining, but there's better Harrison Ford movies 100%. To go watch.
Like the original, the one that's a sequel to. Can't remember what it's called. The other Jack Ryan film with Harrison Ford is better.
Nice.
Then we had Airheads.
Airheads. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it's fun.
That was great. Maybe we're biased because we know radio and have worked at a radio station before. But it was a good movie and it was really funny.
Yeah.
I like very specifically the giant bottle of milk. The milk bottle. The baby bottle.
They're
just the weird things that they ask for. Props department, props to you.
I'm just a big fan of Steve Buscemi, and nice.
Thank you. I'm glad you acknowledged my joke. Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Oh, awful. I hate it. I hate it. And this is the problem with this movie for me, is I hate the nerd stereotype.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a nerd and it offends me or whatever, because whatever, who cares? Mm-hmm. But more, it's just the worst, most annoying stereotype.
It's bad, yeah.
It's just not funny.
No.
And it hurts. It's so cringy. This movie is so cringy.
There is literally nothing positive that I can say about Black Mirror.
I liked the props. I love practical effects. I'm a big fan of practical effects.
I'm a big fan of the one we did after that, which was Fresh.
Yeah, Fresh was good.
I really enjoyed Fresh.
Fresh was like... It's a very, like, adult, dark film, and it's like, whoa, okay. It was a bit of, like, a fresh step into a different genre.
It was, because we hadn't really done
refreshing,
that before. Yeah. Very refreshing.
Yeah, because we hadn't done any, like, dark films at that point.
Not super dark, no.
I mean, we'd done The Crow, which is sort of dark,
but it's still also very funny.
Yeah, that had comedy in it, whereas this is less a comedy film, more like just a dark, gritty, real life.
Looking back on it, I would probably put this above Forrest Gump, because I really enjoyed it. I put them both on the same.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard when you've got films which are on the same level. That's fair. I still really like Forrest Forrest Grumpy.
Tell you what, I'm a bit of a Forrest Grump.
Yeah. Oh. Self-burn.
Yeah.
I like Forrest Gump better, but I can certainly see that.
No,
if Forrest Gump isn't your jam, you Forrest Gump.
Jam. Just like milk money, because they're both things you put in the fridge sometimes. No.
And that's all we have to say about Milk
was
Money.
Awful. For some reason, on our audience survey, someone put Milk Money down as their favorite episode.
Hey, look, the worst movies make the best episodes because we're angry.
Then we did the next Karate Kid, which I think is my favorite episode we've ever done. Because one, we're very mean. Yeah. Two, the film is ridiculous that we were given so much material to make fun of.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it also got a lot of votes as the best episode in...
there you go. Yeah, no, I remember there was key points that I like, because I like traditional karate and like the monk temple, but there's so much stuff that I hated. It's just, ugh.
Time Cop made me angry.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking
now
hell.
We're getting to the good movies.
What the actual fuck was that film?
Oh, come on. Sandra, it's such a non-serious movie, and it's so funny how serious the main guy takes.
Yeah,
it's great.
I can see that.
It's great.
I can see it.
I love it.
I enjoy it now more, looking back on it, because if we did this... If Time Cop was one of the last episodes we did, worst film of the year.
Oh, wow.
But because it wasn't, it's not in my top 3. It's not that bad. But it's bad, don't get me wrong.
I love this movie. I will definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to watch it. It's like the very generic, cheesy action film, especially the ending. Shawshank.
With Jack, yeah.
Definitely Dead Dad Award, number 3.
It's an excellent film.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't think I had seen it before, along with Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction. Man, I am an uneducated swine. But it was a very good movie to watch. I really loved good old, what's his face?
Tim Robbins, yeah.
No.
Oh, and Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yes.
Morgan Freeman was great.
I love narration in the movie. It was good.
Yeah.
It was
good. It was
The
good.
River Wild.
I love The River Wild.
Yeah.
Because it's just
this is your Time Cop.
It's just like, what the heck is this movie?
Yeah, this is what I had about Time Cop. It was like the opposite, where you love this movie because of how bizarre it was, and it just didn't hit it for me.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was just like, I didn't,
It's a family drama turns horror film turns action film, and I loved it.
It's weird. Yeah.
The Specialist, on the other hand, pretty terrible.
That sucked.
I really like Sylvester Stallone.
I liked the 20-minute scene where he was talking for 20 minutes straight on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Except it was just videotapes of them stripping or whatever, or stretching.
Oh, yeah, with the softcore porno music playing in the background.
Wow.
I loved it.
What a bad movie. Thank goodness we saw a good movie next.
After that, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Dead Dad Award, number 4. Love that movie.
And does a dad die in that movie?
Yes. Bruce Willis's dad dies in the war with
the thing
up his ass.
Dead. The watch. That's great. So yeah, there was a dead dad in that one.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm very happy to give that one the dead dad award.
Pulp Fiction, incredible movie. Radioland Murders with Ben. Ben and I, we gave it a not baddie, which I guess is a goodie. You gave it a goodie.
Yes.
Look, it was fine.
I genuinely enjoyed this movie.
Okay.
And I was shocked at how, good I felt. All the jokes landed for me. I thought the jokes were actually, very good. I just found this movie funny and entertaining.
Right. That's good.
And I enjoyed my entire watch of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would recommend it, though. Because I don't know whether someone would enjoy it until they watched it.
Yeah.
So I guess I would recommend it. But it's one of those things where either you enjoy it or you don't.
That's fair.
But I love the sort of swift comedy where one joke led into another.
Yeah, it's very
and
British
yes.
kind of.
I like British comedy.
Yeah, same.
But it's also very witty.
Yeah.
There's lots of witty comments. And I'm a big fan of British comedy. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah,
it just hit the spot for me.
Road to Wellville. Hit the spot to me for me was Road to Wellville. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was just a weird cult film.
Yeah. I don't know if I would recommend it to anyone, which is why I gave it an oldie. But I really enjoyed who played Kellogg's.
Oh, Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is brilliant in this. Yeah. You didn't like the face teeth. I thought they were hilarious.
They were pretty funny.
But he was so good in this film. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the rest of the entire film is garbage, and I hated it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there were so many things I would change, except him, because he was brilliant and hilarious in every scene he is.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was
you gave it a
goodie
because you managed to find enjoyment in the rest of the film.
Double Dragon. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
we did
fun.
Watch it together. That was one of the rare films we did watch together at the end of the year. Look, it's good.
It was fun.
Well, not good, but fun.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie.
And we both gave it a goodie.
Yeah, because I would recommend people to watch it. Not as good as a movie we'll get to, which we recently covered, which you didn't like because of this movie.
Yes.
But I would say I enjoyed more than Double Dragon, even though I enjoyed Double Dragon.
The Santa Claus, we just watched the sequels to it. Haven't really marred my opinion on the first one, because I still think it's fine. It's just fine.
Yeah, you gave it an oldie. I, as a Christmas connoisseur, obviously had to give it a goodie. Mm-hmm. It's a pile of shit laced with gold. And there's some golden comedy moments, which I love. I love the special effects of him turning into Santa.
Oh, yeah.
I just love, because he looks so much like how I imagine Santa at the end.
Yeah.
Leon the Professional.
Oh, I love Leon the Professional.
Natalie Portman's first performance.
Yeah.
Really good.
So good.
We talk about during the year, children's performance, like Monkey Trouble and other things. Oof. Awful.
Pretty bad. And
Leon the Professional. Yeah. She is a professional. She's an actor.
Yeah, it's good. After that, we had Junior with Nick Kirkby. We both gave it an oldie, but you gave it the Pregnant Dad Award.
Yes, which doesn't mean it's good. It's just the only one I could really give the Pregnant Dad Award.
Yeah. I don't have too much really to add on to it.
I mean, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
There's better. Obviously, you could go see Twins and stuff, which is just a better movie.
Yeah.
But I would add this to a marathon of those movies, and I'd definitely watch it. I would watch it again.
Okay. I probably wouldn't, but I would watch Trapped in Paradise again, which we did after that with Nicolas Cage, Dana Carvey, John Lovitz. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb.
It's very good Cage.
It's so good.
Beautiful Cage. Give me. Beautiful Cage.
After that episode came out, I went back and watched Nick Cage's other two films from '94, which was Guarding Tess, which came out in March, which is he is the bodyguard for the ex-First Lady of America. It's okay. He does some crazy performances in that.
Yeah.
Not to the level of Trapped in Paradise, but it was good. Problem is, the final act had a twist, and it was dumb, and I hated it. So it gets an oldie, but it's a good movie. And then there was also It Could Happen to You, where he wins the lottery. and has to share it with Bridget Fonda.
Yeah, she's good. She's alright.
It is a romantic comedy, but I really enjoyed it. It's really, really good. Okay. He doesn't go that crazy, but when he does, it's good.
Yeah.
And his wife during it is the weirdest performance of all of this whole time. She's got an accent. Is it good? I don't know. Is it enjoyable? Yes. I would give that a goodie for sure. That was good. But Trapped in Paradise as well, a goodie.
Yeah. Only needed a little bit more Cage, I feel.
That's fair.
Just more. I just want more. But that's like me finishing off the Christmas dinner. I know I can't eat anymore. But I want to.
You want to have some more.
My soul wants more, but my body is screaming for me to stop, you know? It's good.
That is good.
Then we had Drop Zone with Jacob again.
Award, number 3.
Good old friend of the show, Jacob.
Terrible film.
Yeah, like the first half of this film is it's not good. It's like build up, but it's done poorly because they didn't care about the build up. They cared about the second half of the movie, and it really shows how just little they cared about the first half of the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
It's almost like they filmed the second half first, and it's like,
and then
how
just
are we gonna
caring?
It was not great.
But
the second half's okay.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't recommend it. It would definitely be an oldie for me.
Yeah.
I hated other movies.
I gave it the Vincent D'Ceasman Award. I voted for that because I just didn't remember.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember anything. You couldn't remember anything. Jacob couldn't remember anything.
It's such a forgettable film.
Yeah, it was just like, what even is this? Unlike Dumb and Dumber, which we also did with Jacob, we all gave that a goodie. It's fun.
It's
good.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's good fun.
It's some dumb comedy.
Yeah. There's not much really that we can add on to our review for Dumb and Dumber, I don't think.
It's dumb, but
it's so
funny.
Stupid. Yeah.
Street Fighter.
I hated Street Fighter.
Yeah, you hated this. I love this film.
No.
I genuinely loved this film.
I think, it didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it didn't do it for you. That's fine.
But I can see why it did for you.
It annoys me that Double Dragon got a goodie from you, but that's fair.
I think maybe because it had more than one good performance.
Yeah,
I think that's why Double Dragon. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the mood I was in. Yeah. Maybe I'm just very anti Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, you really don't like that man. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway. I thought he was fine. Although it did feel like he just didn't care about this film.
And then the last film we watched of the year was Jungle Book, which I really enjoyed. It was a nice way to end the year.
I don't know if that episode is
a bad episode.
It was really
bad. On us. That was on us. We dropped the ball.
Yeah, I think we were just so tired at that point that we were done with it. But it was a really good movie.
Yeah, it's good.
So
it could have done with more John Cleese being himself. Yeah, he could have been funnier.
Yeah.
But that's probably
the point. Still a very good film, I think.
And that is 94. We did watch some other films from 94. Well, I did at least. I definitely watched more than you.
Yeah.
I went back and watched The Naked Gun, 33 1/3, the final in that trilogy. Worst film in the trilogy, but I still enjoyed it. I gave it a goodie.
Yep.
I also watched The Paper with Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
It's alright. It was good. Wouldn't have made a good episode, but I really enjoyed it. I gave that a goodie as well. Ed Wood, which is Johnny Depp and Tim Burton, biopic about the worst filmmaker of all time.
Yep. Sounds pretty good.
There's parts of it that haven't aged super well, but it was really enjoyable for the most part. Yeah, that was 94.
That's pretty much the summary. Do we want to give a top threes of all those?
Yes, let's do that before we jump into...
Yes. You wanted to do a separate top list for...
Yeah, because we're doing the top 3 best films. I think maybe it would be cool to do the top 3 best Dead Dad films, top 3 best non-Dead Dad films.
Okay.
On top of the top 3. Yeah.
3 best Dead Dads. Got it. That is...
Yeah. All right.
So, top worst.
Top worst.
Number 1.
Oh, it's Intersection.
Don't even check it out for fun.
I think my number 2 worst would probably be Blank Man, actually.
Blank Man.
Because, thinking about it...
Is that your number 1?
That's my number 2.
My
number 1 is Intersection. My number 2 would probably be Blank Man. While Drop Zone and Three Ninjas Kick Back are worse films, there is nothing in Blank Man that's good. There is not one single redeeming quality, in my honest opinion.
I think it's going to have to be Monkey Trouble.
Number 2, Monkey Trouble.
Yeah,
okay.
Monkey Trouble.
Yeah.
I hated that movie.
That's fair.
So bad. It's because of my particular hatred for child acting.
Especially that film.
Especially that one was bad. I thought I was gonna like this movie, and I was very disappointed. So it's gonna get my number 2 award.
That's fair. My number 3, Street Fighter. Because just like Blank Man,
really?
Just like
Not
Blank
even
Man,
Time Cop.
No, because I prefer Time Cop over Street Fighter.
Okay,
mainly because Street Fighter has one good performance, and that is absolutely everything it's got going for it.
Yeah, okay.
Which I think it's not fun to watch. For me, Monkey Trouble, terrible film, but. The episode was really fun.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I have
look,
funny
I
memories.
don't care about Monkey Trouble.
Yeah.
I just had particular gripes.
That's fair.
I'm just mad that you put Street Fighter on this list.
Just don't
as
like it.
A thing that I gave a goodie because I enjoyed it.
I thought it was terrible, and that could be because we watched it a couple weeks ago, but also I just hated it.
Yeah,
I was just zoned out and.
That's
honestly, I was probably drooling. I was just the whole time. Anyway, what's your number 3?
Okay. And number 3, I'll probably put Karate Kid.
Okay, that's fair. It's not good. It's not a good movie.
Intersection's the worst movie, and I just hated that movie.
Intersection, I agree.
It's just bad.
I agree.
These 2 movies, it's not so much they were the worst movies we watched, it's just the ones that made me hate, made me feel genuine hatred for a movie. And these 2 definitely did it. The Intersection did as well.
Intersection was awful.
These 3 movies made me feel the emotion of hatred.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah. Should we do the best 3 dead dads then?
Best 3 dead dads. Yeah, we have 4 choices for dead dads, so we just don't need to order
Forrest Gump, Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, Lion King.
Yes.
Were what we gave the dead dads.
What is your 3rd one? What's the least good of those 3? Ooh. It's tricky because they're all great
I really enjoyed them all. I think it's good. I think 3 is Lion King.
Okay.
I think Lion King's at number 3. It's good. It's not particularly deep or anything, but it's great.
Yeah. That's fair. I
think
I know your one's probably not going to be the one that doesn't make the top 3 is probably
it's Forrest Gump.
Gump. Because you didn't. It didn't quite hit you.
Not as hard as.
Yeah, it didn't. I'm looking for an analogy, and the ones I came up with weren't good.
Go on, do them. I do bad analogies all the time.
No, this one was bad.
Okay.
It didn't please your loins.
Yes. No, it's true. My loins weren't pleased while I was watching Forrest Gump. That would
not on the analogies today. Woo.
That would be my number 3.
Yeah.
I'll go through the rest as well. Number 2 would be Shawshank.
Yep.
I would give Shawshank number 2. It's just really good. I think it's a classic. Incredible. And number 1's one of my favourite films of all time, which is Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
So that's my 3.
I think Pulp Fiction's probably number 1 for me as well.
Nice.
Number 3, I would put Shawshank.
Okay.
And number 2, I would have Forrest Gump.
Number 2, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Lion King is off this list.
Interesting.
For the fart jokes. And only because there's fart jokes.
I gotcha. Yeah,
but it's still a classic film that everyone knows and loves, and I still know and love. But the fart jokes farted off this list.
Left your top 3.
From Pumbaa alone. Blast this off the top 3 for me.
Nice.
So yeah.
But Pulp Fiction, both are number 1, which is really good. Alright, well, top 3 best films that aren't dead dads.
Yes. So, number 3 is probably Leon the Professional.
Okay.
Just a good film. Does have a bit of a weird side plot line, but we won't talk about it. What's number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me would be Speed. Yeah.
Speed.
It's kind of hard for me to pick because I would also be
there's a lot of
Hudsucker and True Lies are like close 3.
Yeah.
But I think Speed's the best out of those.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They came close to getting on my list, but not quite there. Speed is number 2 for me.
Interesting.
Actually, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fun movie.
I like action films. And this is a good action film. So number 2 for me is Speed.
Number 2 for me is Leon the Professional. Yeah. I would give it
we got
slight head.
little swapsy doodles.
Because I think
the
slightly awkward element of Leon, I think is meant to be awkward.
Yeah.
And that's why I can kind of like look past it a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fair. I think it's meant to make you feel this way.
Alright, what's your number 1?
My number 1, though, it's got to be Fresh.
Fresh?
Yeah.
Yes, Fresh. Fresh didn't quite make it on the list for me, but it's a very good film, and I would definitely recommend going and watching it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Fresh.
Number 1 has to be one of the many Jim Carrey films we watched. And this is like, I would put all 3 of them here at once.
I mean, you can if you want.
But I'll choose one to make it easier. Probably, I'm torn between The Mask and Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
I know you hated The Mask.
It's
which
fine.
Is skewing
The Mask is fine.
On The Mask.
I don't hate it. It's okay.
You hated it with a passion. You were like, man, boy, do I hate everything Jim Carrey does.
No.
And boy, do I specifically hate
show's incredible.
This film. I'm going to go with The Mask, actually. I was going to go with Dumb and Dumber, but I think I'll go with The Mask. Okay. It's my top best films that weren't the best of the best.
Yeah, interesting. Well, there we go. Well, then how about films that we would recommend that aren't of the best, quality?
Yeah, but the one I want you to watch.
The one you're like, no one's heard of this, watch it. Or
that's true.
Potentially ones that people have heard bad things about, but you're like, no, I stand by it. This is a good movie.
Yeah.
Could be bad.
Well, one that no one's heard of, Greedy. Go watch Greedy.
Greedy's good.
It's a good film, and no one's heard of it. No one watched it. No, it didn't make any money. So go watch it.
Is that your number 3?
That's my number 3. What's yours?
My number 3 is another film that no one watched that I would say go check out. The River Wild.
All right, yeah. It didn't tickle my fancy, but that's a good analogy. Damn it. That was the one I was trying to get.
It didn't excite your
It didn't moist my loins.
I think The River Wild, speaking of moist, is such a wet film. And it's very dumb. And what is it? I don't know. I enjoyed it.
No, it tries to be 3 different things at once and fails to be all of them, yet succeeds almost.
So I would give that number 3. Number 2 for me is Trapped in Paradise. I mean, just had... It's kind of like Radioland Murders for you, I think. Is what Trapped in Paradise was for me. I just got all the jokes. And they landed weirdly well. Yeah. And I'm just a big fan of just Nicolas Cage. I'll watch anything he's in. The same with Dana Carvey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm very tempted to add that as well. Because Nicolas Cage. I'm a big fan of Nicolas Cage. But I think I'll go something different.
For your number 2.
For my number 2. I'll probably go Radioland Murders. Yeah. Oh, except that was one of those things where it hit or miss. So I don't want to.
But if you really enjoyed it,
I really enjoyed it, but it's not something maybe I might recommend to everyone. That's the thing.
I think that's what this list. Oh no, you're right. Yeah,
it's something I want people to go and watch. This is tricky. I'm probably gonna have Forrest Gump here. I know I did Forrest Gump but this is like, it's obviously a very good film.
Yeah.
But it's like 3 things I would want you to remember from the 90s almost. And I'd say Forrest Gump, I'm probably going to put here as my number 2 here.
That's fair. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is going to displease you immensely, and you know exactly
what it is.
It's Street Fighter. Because I want everyone to see this and know the glory that is Bison. Yeah, no, this is definitely my number 1. Get drunk and then go watch this.
Yeah.
Because it's so dumb. It's great.
No, it's just bad.
I love this film.
But I respect.
And I will stand by it.
Oh, dear. My number 1 is going to be Serial Mum.
Yeah, a very good choice. Oh, man.
In terms of, movies that I would say just go watch... Yeah. It's the most watchable go watch movie.
That's a very good point. it makes me want to consider going back and change Forrest Gump. But Forrest Gump's a good movie. It's all good.
Yeah.
There's good ones.
No, we had some great ones this year.
Yeah.
And considering, like those lists, those are some of our favorites. So if you missed those episodes, started listening more recently.
Yeah.
Go check those films out.
Go check them out.
Go check them out. Now it's time for stats. You ready for some stats? Some 94 stats?
I'm ready for those statty boys.
First of all, stat no one really cares about. We released 45 hours worth of content this year.
It's too much.
It's a lot. It's almost 2 days worth.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, and now the Goody Meter. I'm going to do this every year. I counted up all of the films we did. I only counted main episodes. Bonus battles don't count.
Yeah, bonus battles
Dead Dad Awards count as one goodie.
Yes, yeah.
So everything's on equal footing.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
Out of a possible of 52 movies, Zach, you gave 94, 28 goodies.
28 goodies.
Which is just over 50%.
Just over 50%, so well done, well done. What was your opinion on this year?
I gave it just under with 26 goodies.
Okay, very close though, very close.
Very close.
Like, just about 50%.
Although you did change Flintstones to a goodie, so that's 29 goodies for you now.
Yeah, but that's a retrospective peer pressure sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just because I personally like that film, because it tickles my fancy.
So yeah, we're both,
my life.
We're both close to the midpoint there.
Yeah, so 50% of the year.
But, what about films we agreed on? Because that's really the final point, right?
Yeah.
If we agree on a film, it's a definite goodie.
Interesting. Yes, films we actually agreed on, because surprisingly we disagreed on quite a lot this year.
Quite a few this year.
Which is I didn't expect us to disagree so much. I expected us to disagree at points, obviously, which is good. Disagreeing is good, and I'm surprised we disagreed so much, which is good.
Out of 52 episodes, we agreed 20 times.
20 times?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Which means
quite a lot.
That, if we were to rate
Is this for goodies or all things?
For goodies and Dead Dads.
And Dead Dads. Yeah. Okay, yeah. For 20 of them.
So 20 films we agreed on.
20 films that are guaranteed just good.
Yes. Which means, if we were to rate 94 out of 5, it would get 2.20 probably. 2.20. Something like that out of 5.
Which rounded down...
It's 2. 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. It's not bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, those...
Probably a pretty... Look... We're going to come back next year, and we're going to compare next year to this year. I have a feeling that it's going to be similar, if not worse.
I think next year's going to be very fun. I'm excited to do Eddie 4.
Yeah.
We were
this year, but
this year. I was kind of looking, we were both looking through the options and stuff. Yeah. And look, it's going to start off rough.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 months when we're going to be very sad about the state of cinema. But I think it'll get better.
Yeah.
How about we check out the Oscars, though? The Oscar nominations for, the Oscar winners for 1994. The best picture was Forrest Gump. Would you agree?
Hey! Yes, I would agree, because I'm a big fan of Forrest Gump. Okay. You would disagree, though.
I'd say Pulp Fiction. For best director, also Forrest Gump. Robert Zemeckis took that out. The best actor was Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Best actress was Jessica Lange for a film called Blue Sky, which we didn't do. It's like a war... It was like a returning from war film, I think.
Yeah.
Another one of those, which are very popular. For Best Supporting Actor, it was Martin Landau for Ed Wood, which I watched. It was alright. Best Supporting Actress was Diana Weist for Bullets Over Broadway, which is a good movie, but it's a Woody Allen movie. So you kind of got to even it out.
Yeah.
The Best Original Screenplay was Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
the best adaptation screenplay was Forrest Gump, based off the book. The best original score was The Lion King, Hans Zimmer's score.
Look, there's a lot of good music in that.
Yeah.
I think I can't disagree with that.
The best original song as well, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, for The Lion King.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that's the best song.
It's what people remember. I mean, it's a good song.
It's the best radio song off them, I guess.
Yeah. Man. I don't like it as much. I kind of like the opening, just because it's a very... It's like, hey, Africa, mother truckers, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is where we are.
Go.
This is a nice traditional sort of sounding thing.
Yeah, that's fair. It's taken out both the best sound effects and best sound editing is Speed.
Okay.
Because that's like, yeah. Those two categories are, hey, these films were really popular and you like them.
Right, yeah.
Like the Avengers would win that nowadays.
Yeah,
you know.
which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Speed deserves an award, possibly, but it's like... I don't know about those awards specifically.
Sounds were fine.
Yeah.
They were alright.
They were there.
They were sounds, so they did their job.
Yep.
And best editing and best visual effects were Forrest Gump. They both go into Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I don't know if Forrest Gump gets everything here, but it's a good film.
Yeah, it was good. For the Golden Globes, it's very similar. For the best drama, Forrest Gump won it. Best musical or comedy was Lion King, so pretty similar. The best performance, again, Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump, Jessica Lange for Blue Sky. But the best performance in a comedy or musical is where things get interesting. Because Jamie Lee Curtis wins for True Lies.
Oh, really?
That's right. She wins. And I think Arnie was nominated for either True Lies or Junior as well in that category.
Yep.
But the winner for the actor in a comedy or musical award was Hugh Grant for Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Oh, man.
Didn't watch it.
Probably should have watched that.
Those are the stats. And as we dust
There you
off
go.
94 from our hands and our minds.
I'm going to wipe it off on you.
No! Gross. But yeah.
You're welcome.
We did it.
It's now stained your shirt.
It has.
It is stained with the smear of 1994.
If you're wondering, the colour is green.
Yes. Green like the mask.
Oh,
yeah.
Bright.
Bright.
And
The
created
worst.
by Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 94 done. There we go.
Yeah.
What a year.
Wow. What a bunch of trials and tribulation.
There were highlights, there were lows. 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
We were to rate it out of 5.
I rated a 2.5.
Well, because, I think.
How would you rate the year out of 5, Sandra?
Well, I gave 26 goodies, so 2.5. You gave 29 goodies, so I think 3 out of 5.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. I'll give this year a nice 3 out of 5.
But together, 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5, absolutely.
There we go. So
there was a lot of trash, but we found what would say some diamonds in the rough.
There were definitely some diamonds in the rough.
So oldies, but goodies.
There were quite a few. What would get the number 1 oldie but a goodie award?
Oldie but a goodie.
I think I'd give mine a Renaissance Man.
Renaissance Man, yeah. I think Greedy was my this is a gem in the rough, an old movie, but it's no one knows about it. Like Renaissance Man.
Yeah,
no one knows about this film, but is a great film.
Yeah, there we go.
So if you want to find films that no one knows about, which are good, Renaissance Man and Greedy.
Yeah, check them out. No one remembers them.
Yeah.
Go check. And
Street
I guess,
Fighter.
No. No one really remembers Fresh either.
Yeah. I mean, Fresh is a good one there. I like
that's
Fresh
also a
as
good
well.
one.
It's good.
But very quickly, before we wrap up, next year we're doing 1984. If you were interested, because in the survey we had a bunch of questions up there.
Yep.
We're probably not going to start off a Patreon that soon.
Yep.
Maybe halfway through the year, because people are interested in it, but we might hold off on that for a little while.
We'll see how we do.
We'll see how we go. But both the sequel pitching segment and raving reviews are sticking around.
Nice.
We are going to get more creative with the sequel thing.
Yeah, we might mix it up, make it a little easier. When we have these ideas, they're not quite sequels. Maybe they're not quite prequels. They're like changes to the movie. Maybe we'll do that.
Like a fan cut, like a Snyder cut. We make a Snyder cut.
We'll make the Snyder cut. We'll make it real. You see, so what happens is that the superheroes have 3 more movies between them each. Before we get to the final Avengers cut.
Yeah. What if we just make a good Justice League movie?
What if we make a single good movie?
I mean, Wonder Woman was good.
Wonder Woman was good.
Aquaman was fine.
Aquaman was fine. I thought I was going to like Aquaman a lot more than I did.
That's fair. I agree, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, and also, if you requested returning guests, all of them are coming back.
Woo!
We're going to have Jen back on real soon.
Woo!
We're going to have Rob back on very soon.
Okay.
We're going to have some new guests as well.
Woo!
We're going to have Jack McGorlick on very soon.
Woo!
For Comedy Festival.
Woo!
Because we're doing Comedy Festival.
You're welcome. What was it, Rob, that I made that joke where I just went, okay.
Yeah, Rob.
Take that, Rob. You bastard.
And also, if you're wondering in terms of what films we're doing, because a lot of people were like, I'm annoyed you only do Hollywood movies. We're not just doing Hollywood movies next year.
Whoa.
We're doing some foreign films.
Whoa.
Well, there will be options. Will we pick them?
Whoa. Nope. Absolutely not.
But next year's going to be fun.
Yep, we'll see how we go.
I mean, well, at least next episode could be rough. Are you ready to pick which film you do? Because it's your choice. You get the first choice. I'm going to
get to choose for the start of the year.
You get the first choice for 84. You got 2 picks.
Okay.
Which is actually a lot for January.
Yep.
You've got a movie called Angel.
Uh-huh.
Which is about an honor student. Okay.
Nice.
She can't pay the tuition for a very premium Californian high school that she wants to go to. So she turns to prostitution.
How old is she in this movie?
Let's just not talk about it.
Okay. Great. Wow.
You got Angel. And your other option is Hot Dog, the movie.
Okay.
A farm boy, he goes to a freestyle skiing competition out in the snow.
Whoa.
He does a lot of skiing.
Okay.
And the film's got a lot of skiing in it.
Wow, this
and
sounds
also
boring.
some drama.
Oh, God,
what's
that
going
made
to
it worse.
happen?
Okay.
There's your 2 options.
Wow, these sound bad.
You got
I'm glad we're starting off on a wild note.
What do you pick, Zach?
Prostitution.
Teenage prostitution.
Or questionable prostitution. Or skiing. Well, I don't want the questionable prostitution, so let's just do the skiing one.
Hot Dog the movie.
It's called why is it called Hot Dog the movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out next week on Oldie but a Goodie.
God damn it.
Hot Dog the movie.
The show's only just going to go downhill.
No, look, it's always
on a
hard.
pair of skis.
Hey, down a hill.
Down a slope.
It's always hard. It's always hard in January.
Yeah.
How do we wrap this up?
Thank you for listening.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a shout out to you guys.
Yeah, for listening for a full year.
There's like at least 2 of you.
Yeah.
That have listened to this lots. So good on you two. Hard working out there.
If you do send us an email, we will give you a shout out and read
Give us a review.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. Tell us what you would like to hear. If you would like us to do some extra stuff.
If you've got
suggestions, anything, tell us.
The thing with bonus episodes.
What is your grocery list?
Yeah, what is your grocery list?
What do you like to get?
Do you buy hot dogs?
Yes or no?
Do you buy hot dogs and movies? If so, you'll have next week.
No! So bad. Thank you for enduring the pain of our existence.
Yeah, bye.
What's your opinion on avocados?
I like them a lot.
Yeah, I do too. We're millennials.
Yeah. You know what's better than an avocado, though? Smashing it on some toast.
Oh, smash avo!
And not buying a house. That's what I love.
That's
as a millennial.
What I love as well.
And also play Monopoly for millennials.
No. Okay. All right.